Khobie Martin is a guy, guys. Like his press conference yesterday was awesome. Listening to him talk about Justice Ellison, listening to him talk about his own development, listening to him talk about the guys in the RB room and the way that they built that culture and the fact that none of those guys are worried about like ceding carries to somebody else because they know that what the main goal is. It was unbelievably refreshing listening to Khobie Martin speak to the press. Obviously, one of the first few times we've heard him speak to the press. And anytime that Indiana in this program sends somebody up to the podium, it's just like another like deep breath, relax. Like, no, the right things are happening behind closed doors because every time these guys speak into a microphone, it's like music to my ears. But yeah, Curt Cignetti could not hold his praise for Khobie Martin. He said he's probably the guy who's improved the most in his recruiting class since he's gotten there. And he talked about how he runs with the low pad level, how he's great at catching the ball out of the backfield. He practices with the right intensity. Like these are all of the buzzwords that I'm looking for when Curt Cignetti is talking about players to see like who's going to break out this year. I know a lot of people have been circling Khobie Martin and for good reason, but if you weren't or a little hesitant, I'd be underlining this guy in Sharpie. Like this is, he's a guy, guys. Khobie Martin's a guy. And that room is sick too. Like Lee Beebe hasn't even practiced yet because he's still coming back from the knee injury, but he was, you could argue he was our most productive back through 2.5 games last year. And Turbo Richard, I said it on the pod with Jamie Jordan and Brad last week or 2 weeks ago. No, it was last week. That Turbo Richard, every time he touches the ball, it looks like he's at like 2-3 times speed. Like and he ran over Preston Zachman to get into the end zone in one of the clips from this week from the practice. So yeah, the RB room is very, very legit. And yeah, Khobie Martin is a guy for sure. And it's not an accident who the team decides gets to go out and speak to the media. That's the way I'll put that.